Welcome back to the show, everybody. We got a good one for you this morning. Bitcoin over $55,000 and over $1 trillion for a market cap for Bitcoin. Collectively in the crypto space, we are looking at a 1.694 almost $1.7 quadrillion market cap, but that ain't all. Gary Gensler gets confirmed through the committee and heads to the Senate floor for a full vote. We're going to talk about that. Binance and MoneyGram, JP Morgan and crypto and Goldman Sachs. If you ever wanted a signal, and we got bigger news than that, the DTCC, R3 and XRP. Roll that beautiful intro.
This is Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Subscribe for new content notifications. Now, here's Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow me on Twitter at BackupBradleyAbove at the top of the screen and everything that we're talking about here today. As I said, almost $1.7 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency, over $55,000 for Bitcoin this morning, over $1,700 for Ethereum, and coming in at the number 7 spot, courtesy of the dereliction of duty from the SEC, 0.45 this morning. And falling currently. We are off 3.63% on the 24-hour and down 0.07% on the 7-day. We will keep an eye on that. Head on a swivel. This is crypto, folks. Currently ranging right now. Let's see if we can get the page to refresh. I do love fiat links, but sometimes it does take a second to get the page to refresh at times. Currently ranging right now between 44.28 and 47.41. We will keep an eye on that today. Like I said, this is crypto. You never know. Head on a swivel, folks. Let's go ahead and get into the news this morning. This is a quick clip from Gary Gensler moving one step closer to becoming the next SEC chairman. Now that he's passed the committee, his confirmation moves to a full floor vote from the Senate. Here we go. Let's just play this very quickly for you.
We will now proceed to vote on subcommittee organization and jurisdiction in the nominees of Gary Gensler of Maryland and Roy Chopra of the District of Columbia.
Toomey.
No.
Mr. Shelby. Mr. Daines. Mr. Chairman, the vote is 14 in favor and 10 opposed.
The ayes have it. The nomination is hereby ordered and reported favorably to the full Senate.
And there you have it. And congratulations to him to moving one step closer. Congratulations to all of us as crypto XRP holders who see something happening to get the case and the SEC some real leadership, because I believe Gary Gensler will be a real leader there. And that doesn't mean that everything he's going to do is going to be something that we're all going to want. But nevertheless, I don't believe they'll shoot the golden goose in the foot, which is XRP. However, there may be some changes in how it's regulated. We'll keep a very, very close eye on that. Let's keep this moving this morning. There is much bigger news going on, and we're going to talk about that. And by the way, side note, I would be shocked if Gary Gensler is not confirmed before this week's end. Meanwhile, in China, Michael Val 5 Links, appreciate you, brother. Shanghai's New World City and New World Daimaru department store and food catering Taikang food store handled thousands of digital yuan transactions over the past weekend. This is that business pressure that the rest of the world is feeling, that they are out here out front, and they are really, really testing that digital yuan in so many different applications. It's coming. And so is some other stuff. Hang in there. Don't leave us just yet. MoneyGram now added by Binance for crypto trading in Arab countries. Now, this is amazing because, recently MoneyGram and Ripple partnership has been announced that it's winding down. We've also seen hints that Stellar may be getting in bed with MoneyGram. We also see now that Binance and MoneyGram are working together so they can have a P2P, person to person, for crypto trading after parting ways Binance P2P has added former Ripple partner MoneyGram as an option for crypto trading in Arabic countries. So it's just more adoption, more intertwining the crypto into the traditional legacy companies, which would be like a MoneyGram in the remittance sector, right? So very exciting, and it's about to get more exciting. Don't go anywhere. JP Morgan is moving forward in crypto. Now all the other banks will respond. Well, guess what? It doesn't stop there, because Goldman Sachs hears it too, and they predict that there's going to be an explosion in the use of digital currencies. Now, you don't suppose that's why they're bringing their crypto desk back, do you? Yeah, this is not financial advice, but if you ever wanted a signal that crypto's not going anywhere, and however this smoke screen and this melees of the lack of clarity and all of this that is in front of us, if you ever wanted a signal that the waters are going to part and the fog and the smoke will clear, it's the fact that you're seeing JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs setting up for what they are now saying is going to be a crypto explosion. And it's going to get bigger. This was shared by Yoshitaka Kitao. I cannot even begin to tell you the amount of times people have attacked me on this channel because we talked about the idea of the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation, which, by the way, settles, settles 1.6 quadrillion. That's right. Quadrillion's not a funny number. Quadrillion is a real number, and it's bigger than trillion, right? 1.6 quadrillion is what the DTCC settles in processed securities transactions. And this is in more than 131 countries, valued at $57.4 trillion, and Global Trade Repository Services maintain approximately 40 million open OTC positions per week and process over 1 billion messages per month through its group of licensed trade repositories. I bring the size of this up because for a second you're getting ready to find out, but there's always been two projects that have been working on for years with the DTCC. It's Project Whitney and Project Ion, which is about digitization and tokenization back end of the wholesale derivatives market for the clearing corporation so they can settle more efficiently and more effectively. Again, this shared by Yoshitaka Kitao, DTCC Digitalization in Action, Automation of the Asset Lifecycle with Corda R3. You may be saying to yourself, well, what's such a big deal about that? That's for R3. Well, R3 was an early partner with Ripple. They sued and dissolved that partnership, but R3 got an undisclosed amount of XRP out of that deal. And then also, R3 uses the Corda platform for its clients, and once they build onto the Corda platform, they have access to what they call the Corda Settler. The Corda Settler uses a digital asset settlement option which utilizes XRP. I'm going to show you that in just one second. Now, coming down here, this entire article is actually showing us that the Depository Clearing Company is an industry-owned, industry-governed post-trade infrastructure provider that develops solutions to support market growth and security of global financial system. At CordaCon 2020, DTCC discussed its digitalization strategy, which includes interfacing, collaborating with a variety of public and private blockchain providers, including R3. Let me come down here to the bottom here. Prototypes currently under evaluation include the use of distributed ledger technology to provide a consistent system of record and transfer for private market issuers and related network participants, and a project to modernize and redesign current netting and settlement processes. Both are using R3's Corda platform. The outcomes and benefits to realize the full benefits of blockchain in the post-trade space. Well, we've talked always a lot about how Stellar could be more front end and XRP could be set and geared for more back end for the central banks and settlement of the derivatives market and the FX market. we're starting to see things take shape, I believe. I'm going to show you some other information here in just 1 second to realize the full benefits of this and clients to evaluate prototypes. Overall, DTC is confident of advancing DLT to the next step in terms of meeting business needs and expects there will ultimately be various DLT stacks within the core industry owned infrastructure. Corda is anticipated to play a key role in that future. Now, again, I told you, DTCC is settling $1.6 quadrillion. Blockchain, Corda Settler, Ripple, and Swift, right? A mirage of trios. All right, here we go. In December last year, R3 announced the launch of Corda Settler. The Corda Settler is designed in such a way to give companies a new, fast, secure, and reliable way to move crypto and traditional assets on distributed ledger. The Corda Settler app is an open-source, decentralized application that runs on Corda blockchain. It is aimed to facilitate global payments across the enterprise blockchain networks with, wait for it, XRP as its base currency. Corda Settler thereby focuses on the settlement payment transactions between crypto and traditional assets within the enterprise blockchain. It goes on to say, both Corda and Ripple are open source blockchain platforms with a focus on serving enterprise businesses. Therefore, it makes sense that Corda selected XRP, the globally recognized cryptocurrency, as the first and only supported cryptocurrency for settlement on the platform. It does go on to say, as the platform develops, they do intend to bring more digital assets onto the platform as an option for settlement. But as of the beginning, it is XRP. Now, that to me is extremely exciting. But this article also talks about Corda Settler, Ripple, and Swift. So just to tie these things in here, we are in bed with Swift too because of the ISO 20022 de facto modern global payment standard, right? And I just wanted to show you actually through here, we can show it through this little section here. Through this membership, Ripple is able to contribute our experience and expertise in application of ISO 2002 standard cross-border payments and its use in DLT data structures in our standardized API. In fact, Ripple and our customers, RippleNet, are pioneering using ISO 20022 for cross-border payments. Adoption of the standard for domestic and ACH and RTGS, which is automated clearinghouse and real-time gross settlement payments, has become widespread over the past 10 years, but so far its use by others has been limited in cross-border payments. ISO 2022 is a de facto global standard for modern payments, messaging between financial institutions and payment systems, already adopted domestically in 70 countries. It is estimated that 87% of the global financial transactions will be supported by the ISO 2022 by 2023. Now, going to this is a highlight from Ripple Insights back when it actually had taken place, and they said the world is converging on a new global standard of ISO 20022, the de facto global data standard for modern payments. It says here, Ripple is now a part of the ISO 2022 standards body, which is the first member focused on distributed ledger technology. So they are on the committee of the new payment standard that's going to be used by the world's sophisticated financial institutions and central banks. And by the way, when it comes to settling the derivatives market of $1.61 quadrillion, we got an indirect connection that allows to have the usage of XRP through the Corda Settler once everyone has built onto the R3 Corda platform. Knee bone connected to the leg bone. That's what we're talking about this morning. It's extremely good news. It tells me that we are moving much closer to the adoption of crypto and specifically XRP because it actually does what it says it can do. And that's why they're being sued by the SEC and not Dogecoin. Because at the end of the day, there's no threat from a coin that doesn't do anything. There's only a threat from a coin that actually does what it says it can do. By the way, don't forget, this was shared by Yoshitaka Kitao, original seed investor in Ripple, also in R3. And this is really exciting news if he is sharing this news. Before I get out of here, it's more March Madness, and not just with the DTCC and 1.6 quadrillion. Ladies and gentlemen, they're talking about sports and gambling crypto names. It is a new .com era. And in that, we are seeing massive, massive domains being released by Unstoppable Domains. There have been so many people that are so excited and picking up some incredible names. And I will continue, and I'm not able to do it today, but I will pull a list of some of the ones that you guys have sent me. And by the way, you all have some incredible domain names. But look how quickly these things are getting scooped up. Make sure you check it out if you're into this. Link in the description box and the comment section for all this and much more. Don't miss out. Which domain are you going to get? I will catch all of you on the next one.